Well, good morning. It's a bit of a fresh Sunday morning. As you can see, the pumpkin field is no longer pumpkins. It's been ploughed up, look. So it's a bit of a ankle stepper this morning. There you go. I wasn't really expecting to be out this morning. Plans change. Quite a few poorly people in the family, so hopefully you'll all feel better soon. So it just meant I can get a few hours out and about. So yeah, wish me luck, and I'll let you see what the first thing I find is. See you in a minute, hopefully. Well, here we go, second target, and it's the first button of the day. We do expect many more. I think this was a military button. Look. It certainly looks like that, excuse my sniff. But there you go, yeah. So second target, first button. Right, let's see how many buttons we can get today. Carry on. And third signal, button number 2. It's a button first, all over again. Fourth hole, button number 3. You can see how this is going? Okay, I won't bore you with any more buttons, unless they're really nice. Okay. Well, if you've seen this before, you know I can't really resist a 63. Right, so after the camera stalled, we're down here in the clod, not in it, but next to it, looking for this 63. So, presumably, yeah, still in that bit. Still in that bit. Now we're in this bit. Yeah, we're still. It's like having a Christmas present, isn't it? This bit? No. So, again, yeah, we're in here somewhere. Let's mush it a bit and see what we can see. Oh, there we go, I think. Corner button. Play the game. It's a button. Yeah, another 4-holer. Look, see, perfect size. Could have been a hammered. Perfect size. But that was my 63. Oh well, let's carry on. I don't know what we're on now, but quite a few buttons already. Next. Well, that was a banging 85, but it's a military service button, I think. Looks a bit like it. Can't quite get all the mud off it because it's very muddy around here, but yeah, by the look at the back of it, look. So a pretty button. I've had about 4 or 5 more buttons apart from that, but there you go, another button. Oh my word. Right, carry on. Well, at least this was something different. It's not another button, and we're up to a lot already, which I'm not showing you because I like buttons, but you know, it could bore you. This must have been like a drawer knob or something. Look at that. It definitely was attached somehow on the back here. Unless it was just a big button, but it's a lovely colour, sort of greeny, coppery. Yeah, that's pretty. That I like that. Hollow as well. So, but anyway, at least it's not the traditional 4-hole button, which you're finding a lot of. But there you go. It's nice to be out. Nice to be out, getting your head out of all the other things to do with life and just listening to the beeps. So it's very therapeutic, which we like. So let's carry on. Well, it's nearly a 63. It's a 62. The only thing about walking on plough is quite tiring, as to be said. It's going to be a hot shower or a hot bath, I think, when I get home, because this is can take a toll on my old bones. by no means consider myself old, but I'm certainly not a spring chicken anymore. So the old joints do feel it after a day wandering around on uneven ground. Well, it's either there or I've moved it. I probably moved it. See, and then where do you put your muck? Look. See, I put my muck over there, put it into a bigger divot than it was in before. Who knows? Still there. We got to get down and get the pinpointer out in a second, don't we? It'll come out in a minute. I've certainly resigned myself to a button day today. Oh, it's gone somewhere, but where? That's the next question. Is it stuck to my spade? No. Or I just stuck it deeper in the hole, which is possible. This is exciting stuff for you lot, isn't it? It's just thrilling. Okay, it's one of those. Let me find it and I'll show you in a sec. Well, I think I'm a bit early for Valentine's Day, but it's definitely a button. Oh, well, it's definitely some sort of fitment because it's got a tab on the back. But I would say, and it's a little bit pushing the limits, mucky thing. That's vaguely heart-shaped, like a heart-shaped button. Oh, well, that sorted my wife's gift, doesn't it, for Valentine's Day? Or not, perhaps, if I want to get out detecting again. But that's nice, that. Yeah, very pleasant. Right. Of the buttons we found, it's one of the nicest. Let's carry on. Well, I'm having a sit down. Got some stones out of my chute because that was annoying me coming across that plough. And I got my muesli bar. Look, there we go. I'm on the salted caramel nut today. Very nice too. I don't know if I told you I'm on the Deus 2 with the magnet program, and obviously the sexy spade which survived the frozen ground last week. So all good. So yeah, stop for a snack, regain some breath, and get back on this plough. As you say, it's quite deep, and my boots are very muddy. There you go. So snack first, then more detecting. Jolly good. Well, it's a flipping big hole. Look at that, right down there, and you can see what was Claus vegetable seeds, Spitfire. Pumpkin. Thought it said potion then. Pumpkin Spitfire. There you go. So this pumpkin field yields a bag of seeds as well, or the empty bag of seeds, but it's obviously tinfoil inside, so that's what made such a good signal. It was a 65, ringing up like a good one. Yeah, look at that, tinfoil inside. Oh, there you go. That was quite a hole. A good signal as well, surprisingly, for that. Now we know where the pumpkins come from. Spitfire. Spitfire F1, well, there you go. Oh well, let's get it off the field anyway. So a little bit of rubbish gun, not as nice as a 5 that I found last week, but something randomly different. Right, in the pouch it goes, and we'll carry on. Well, you're back. You're back just in fine time to me to find the culprit, and it's a roundy bit of a roundy thing. Sorry about the camera, seems to be freezing again. I don't know why. Got fast cards in it. It's just one of the vagaries of this. Not Osmo Action camera that I'm using. It's right for distance. It's got terrible close focus. And it freezes quite a lot, so but I think GoPros have a similar issue. So if anybody's got a good camera they use and can say get one of these, then that'll be a good thing. I'd quite fancy a drone, but I don't think funds will run to that at present. But yeah, would be nice. Anyway, let's carry on. Woohoo! Something that's not a button. Look, it's a little pistol shot, little lead pistol shot. It is seriously just buttons. Little tiny bits of scrap as well, but whew, not quite with the good day, bad day, good day, another bad day now. So it's 4 times about in this field, but yeah, nothing too exciting, but that's quite nice. A little pistol shot. Right, see if we can find anything more interesting before we go. Right, to catch you next. Well, I think it's the day for the random ball things. Look, there's another random looking door fitment. It's got a bit there, and a twirly bit on the top, and so somebody's chest of drawers must have fell apart out here in the field. Don't know what it was doing out here in the field in the first place, but there you go. There we go. Another random thing from discovered in the field. It's got a thread on it. Right, let's carry on. Oh, perhaps the button vest has slowed down. Look, with a nice little D buckle. Look at that. That's quite sweet, isn't it? Lots of mud, obviously, but yeah, it's quite sweet. There you go. Right, probably another half an hour left, I think, before I have to go home for my dinner. So let's carry on. So here we are. This is the roundup from my Sunday morning's trudge through the plough. Very tiring. Yeah, if you ever offered some plough, definitely do it, because you can still find good stuff, but just be aware, it's very tiring. You've got to watch your ankles. Have a good stout pair of boots on. But yeah, good fun. Obviously the story of today's diggage, you can see already, is buttons. There's a good channel that I like to follow, Button Boy, who's quite a legend amongst metal detectors over in Norfolk. So check out his channel, but I think I might be called Button Grandad after today, because there is many buttons. But it was still better than the tin can anyway. So yeah, so I was out with the Deus 2 using Button Boy's program actually. So it just shows I'm a big fan, and finding weird stuff like this pumpkin seed thing, which is actually tinfoil inside, which is why it gave such a good signal. Tin cans, bit of pipe stem, always pick those up. Bit of wheeler pattern, and a few bits of lead for the chest set when I get round to it. Odd sort of little key. I know that was the last signal of the day, because I was walking back to the car calling the heavens for a nice find before I finished, and it gave me a ring pull, which yeah, wasn't quite what I wanted, but there you go. You don't always get what you asked for, do you? So yeah, it's more bits and bobs. Actually, that was quite pretty, and I know we just turned into February now. I'm recording this, so that was obviously a bit of tack off, perhaps off a harness or something, but in a little heart shape. So that'll come in useful. So very nice. That I thought that was a door handle or a little cupboard handle, and it's actually a button. There's a little stem on here, and it says Firmin, who were a maker of buttons. So yeah, but it's got a lovely colour. So that was nice. And then it was basically the story of the buttons. Generally all 4 holes. I might have said this before, that the story is that they used to leave uniforms out in the fields to rot, and obviously the uniforms were rot and the buttons were left. So not quite a record. I think I was up to 32 buttons today. Record's 34. And buttons so far in my detecting career, I'm 660, I think, or something like that. So yeah, loads. A few nicer buttons. These are general service ones. This is a nice little one, which is that'll focus or not. It's got a little prancing horse on it, and I think it says English made on it, which is quite nice. And then probably best find of the day, and you know it's a slow one if your best find is quite a standard buckle, but yeah, it was, you know, this might be Georgian or something. So yeah, I'm not positive about that. I have to get my buckle book out. So yeah, that was probably my best find. So yeah, that was us back on the pumpkin field, possibly for the last time now it's been ploughed. I'm sure it'll be looking to be seeded up, so we'll have to hunt around with our good friends the farmers to see what's left, and then we'll be back out again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new intro. I've just found a new thing to use, Hit Film Express, I use for my videos, and I've just found out how to do a couple of little tricks on it, so I'll progress. I'll try and do a few more just to amuse you. But thanks again for watching. Give us a like if you can, and I'll catch you on the next outing. Cheers now. Bye.
you.